I would say that my plan, even though I've not started university, but I've had this plan to like, recently built up because, you know, thanks thanks to the pandemic, I've realized how much I love my country and also my family here in Vietnam. So, to completely reside in the UK after my study might not be, a good idea for me mentally. I might be, in the end, what if I may end up, without like my original family in the UK because they're all here in Vietnam and they're not at the age that they can travel a lot anymore. So because of that, I decided to I wanted to work like between the UK and Vietnam. So, just like changing different countries at once, but still I have Vietnam and the UK as base because UK is also like my second home. I've lived there with my host families, two host families, and they were both wonderful, and they gave me that sort of feelings of, being at home. And also, I have other friends in the UK. I have a small route also to develop in the UK. Whereas in Vietnam, there's my family, there's my country pride, and also, like it's just a balance of both things that make me want to, just go back and forth between two countries. And also, I think that in the UK, sometimes because I have always been in the international environment, so I have not quite found like the common in other of my British peers. So living in a country without having fully understood their cultures can be difficult. And especially when, when I leave school and universities, that environment is going to be, a lot more British. So for now, I've not familiarized myself with their cultures, even though I've lived there for 3 years. So that's one of the reasons why also I wanted to, like just live in between two countries rather than deciding on which one to go back to. Perhaps there would be one that I stay longer than the others. It really depends, but that's the like further goal that I'm trying to achieve. And also Vietnam, through this pandemic, it like the country has proven itself efficient in the way that it can protect the citizen and also in the way that can maximize the economy. So I think that in the future, Vietnam is also like a very promised land, and we have a lot of foreign direct investments coming in. We have a lot of like um, like treaty being signed. So yeah, I think that's also one of the reasons why Vietnam is like a potential. It's on its way to release its full potential. So, yeah.
Mhm. All right, really good. Interesting. What about you, Giselle? Do you want to stay here in Mexico or you want to go back to the UK?
Well, it's a tough decision, guys. um, I think that really when you, it's just, I think that when you have this dream also of studying abroad and then you see it become true, you are, like you start to think more critically about it, right? Like, is this like, is it sustainable for me to stay in another country? And right now, yeah, it's difficult because I'm with my family and I don't know how I would have dealt with this situation for a long like period of time, like 8 months, 9 months. But um, definitely when you make these kind of decisions, like studying your degree abroad, that's a decision that it's gonna impact you, like later in life. My degree, since it's based in English law, it gives me a qualification in England and
Yeah.
not in Mexico, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that entrenches my future in like another country, or otherwise I would have to go back to Mexico and study Mexican law. So there are many opportunities, like many graduate jobs, I would say. The good thing about the UK is that there are different sectors that accept, like, for example, the financial industry in the UK, it's very strong. There are a lot of hiring from banks, and they accept students regardless of their degree. So you could have studied history or classics or modern languages and apply for a job there, and you will have like a job.
That's cool.
Yeah, yeah, and that's interesting, because that tells you also about how it's very different from Mexico. In Mexico,
Yeah.
I don't know if the same thing happens in Vietnam. Sorry, Felipe, you wanted to say something?
Oh no.
No, it's fine. Yeah, if you want to say something, just let me, just interrupt me. I'm fine with that.
No, it's okay.
But I don't know if that happens in the same ways as in Vietnam, but at least in Mexico, when you choose a degree, there's like limit, like a limitation in the industry where you're gonna work. So they don't have this freedom as in the UK, where I think that their aim with being this open is to employ as many people as they can, like from like many students. And also because in the UK there is like a big variety of degrees that you can study. So, for example, here in Mexico, it's like we have like a certain like degrees, like strong degrees, like, and in the UK you have like a lot of options. Like you can study theology, you can study agriculture, like things like that, and that's at the university level. So yeah, and I guess that they value the fact that students have gone to university and now they need to find a job. So yeah, they can work wherever they want to work.